As early as 2006, gaming channels or game review channels have skyrocketed in popularity. Now what are their goals exactly? Well, it's simple. It's to review a game or a game topic and explain why they like it, while also entertaining people with comedy or good line delivery. Now, I enjoy these channels quite a lot, and there are tons of them around the platform of YouTube. So I figured, why not do a top 10 list to say what I think are my personal favorite best gaming channels. So here is my top 10 best gaming channels on YouTube. At number 10, we have the Angry Video Game Nerd. Now, the Angry Video Game Nerd, played by James Rolfe, is an angry alcoholic who does nothing but rage about retro games, specifically games from the NES era up until the N64 era, although he does occasionally dip into modern titles. Now, everyone loves the Angry Video Game Nerd. I mean, he's the reason why game review channels exist to this day, but the reason why I put him so low is because he has sort of declining quality. Not to say he's bad or anything, but over time you can clearly see where he's slowly losing his edge. Still, I really enjoy him. He's funny, he's hilarious. Well, those are the same things, but he is really funny, and his line delivery is great, and the acting and performance are really well done. Even the editing, even back then, is still really nice to watch. Although he's not as good as his later opponents, I still think, as of now, he's still a really good channel that I highly recommend you check out. At number 9, we have Conan Wat Pho. Now, Conan Wat Pho is more simple compared to most other gaming YouTube channels. He's just a guy who talks about games he likes, games he dislikes, and a lot of bootlegs. And while that may sound boring to you, he has enough charm and energy and humor to make him highly enjoyable to watch. So yes, he is a lot more simpler compared to most other gaming YouTube channels, but because of his charm, energy, and his cartoon character avatar design, it really makes me enjoy him and really makes me like him a lot. At number 8, we have Nitrad. Now, Nitrad's thing is that he reviews a lot of obscure titles, and I really like that about him. Now, most gaming YouTube channels tend to talk about the most trendiest of games, or the most popular games, but him on the other hand, he tends to talk about games that not a lot of people have heard about. He actually talks about a lot of hidden gems most of the time, and he goes really in depth about these games, from the game design, level design, and overall fun factor, and he does add a bit of humor in his videos, which I really like. So overall, he's a really fun channel. If you want to learn about hidden gems that you might have not heard about before, I suggest you check out Nitrad's channel. At number 7, we have Nathaniel Pandey. Now, Nathaniel Pandey talks about a lot of varied topics, but his main series is the Triggered series, a series where he talks about the bad aspects of games, but most of the times they're pretty over the top and they're usually meant for laughs. Overall, he's a simple channel, like most other YouTubers, but he goes in depth about weird topics, and he's really fun to hear, and a lot of the times he has interesting stuff to say that not a lot of YouTubers actually talk about. And of course, he's just funny. He's a really funny guy, and I really enjoy him. So his channel is really simple, but it's quite fun. At number 6, we have Paulo. Now, at first glance, Paulo just looks like some Sesame Street knockoff character, but that's not really the case. In fact, he's actually a really interesting guy. He talks about a lot of interesting topics in the gaming world, with his most popular topics being the Paper Mario series, a series that he really likes, and he really likes talking about the good games, the bad games, and the more mediocre games. Besides that, he also has this new show where he goes in depth about gaming news, either news that's trending or recent news that he really likes to talk about in a more interesting way, and I really like this format. Overall, he's a very interesting channel that I really enjoy. At number 5, we have Peanut Butter Gamer. Now, Peanut Butter Gamer is a really well-known YouTube gaming channel. He's most well-known for his reviews, his top 10s, his good war games and garbage videos, and so much more. But the one series he's most infamous for is the Legend of Zelda series. He really loves this series to death. I mean, he has a whole month dedicated to nothing but this series. Now, Peanut Butter Gamer is still going strong to this day. His humor has stayed consistent, And that's another thing I like about him. His humor is really different from most other YouTubers. Most other YouTubers just tend on doing like a joke or something, but he goes full out with random and insane humor. Now, I know it's not for everybody, but for me personally, I really enjoy him. Now, the reason why I put him here instead of a number 1 is because, like I mentioned with the Angry Video Game Nerd, he has declined slightly over time, but I still think he stayed consistent to this day, and I still really enjoy him. So that is why I have placed him at number 5. At number 4 is Antdude. Now, Antdude is just a game reviewer. Nothing more, just a game reviewer. And that doesn't make him bad. In fact, I really like that consistency. Now, he's most famous for reviewing the Kirby franchise. He really likes that franchise to death. But that doesn't mean he talks about other games. In fact, he talks about a wide array of games. Now, he's not really as unique as other YouTubers, but I think because of consistency and how his quality keeps on improving, it really makes him so high up on this list. At number 3 is Caredecorous. Now here's a YouTuber I definitely know you know about. Now Caredecorous is most well known for reviewing plenty of PlayStation games, from the PS1 era up into the PS4, with his most popular series being Crash Bandicoot. But besides that, what makes him so good is his humor. I can't really explain it here, but his humor is just so incredible. He's just incredibly funny, with well done scripts and fantastic editing, with plenty of visual gags. And recently, he's done plenty of long videos, making more content that I just really adore. Now, Caredecorous is a YouTuber that I massively love, and that I highly suggest that you check out. At number 2 is RelaxAlex. Now, RelaxAlex is a special channel because his content goes all over the place. He doesn't really stay consistent of the topics he does, and that's not really a bad thing. It means that each video is always exciting to see. But of course he mainly talks about video games, but it doesn't mean he doesn't talk about anything else. He actually does talk about a few things, but in terms of the video game aspect, it's really fun. He goes in depth about the game design and talks about stuff that I would have never even thought about, and he's just really funny in terms of visual editing and just script writing in general. He's really nice to listen to, and his editing is fantastic. I mean, just look at this. He's a really great guy. Now, I'm not going to say too much about his channel because I want to save up for the number 1 room. But all I'm going to really say is that go check him out. He's a really great channel, and I highly suggest you check him out. At number 1 is, of course, Scott the Woz. Now, Scott the Woz is pretty much a modern classic. He mixes sarcasm and humor with general thought and care with the videos he makes. And he makes pretty high content quality. Even back when he had 100,000 subs, his quality in terms of the video was better than most YouTube channels who had over 1 million subs and who are releasing videos monthly. And the best part, his videos came out weekly. High quality content, and it came out every Sunday. And I just really love Scott the Woz. I mean, the fact that you say the words "hey ho" and you know what's gonna come next has really proven how Scott the Woz has changed the gaming channel scene. And Scott the Woz proves that gaming channels aren't stale and can grow. And that's why I think Scott the Woz deserves to be the number 1 gaming channel. So thank you all for watching my video, and goodbye.